is able to do immeasurably more than we can ask or imagine, and through his power working in our lives, to God be the praise forever remain, and to God be the glory. Great things he has done. Come on now. I love you. Should we go? Like, I'm ready to go. If we are ready to go, like, you can't leave me alone. Anyways, so I'm Brian. If we haven't had an opportunity to meet, I don't sing nor am I a worship leader, so cut that off my resume. I'm a cinematographer and a filmmaker whose desire is to share and tell stories about this Jesus who has changed and transformed my life. And what an honor and what a privilege it has been to be able to do that over the last couple of years, through creating art and through sharing stories about him and calling people and challenging people to know this God, and that he has sent an invitation to all people. He says that if you call upon my name, you will be saved, and he loves all people, and his invitation is to anyone who calls upon his name. And in a world that is hardened, in a world that is desperate, in a world that is broken, we see need around us, and the need ultimately points to him. And my heart, through art and through every single thing that I get to do, is that I want to point the world to this God who is saying, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, I will give you rest. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. And what an honor and what a privilege it is that we have to be able to do that. And a little bit about me is I'm from Uganda, and from where I am, in the neighborhoods I'm from, stories like mine are not very familiar or do not come quite often. That's why I am so grateful, and I really am so thankful to God for all that he has done in and through my life. Every single time I stand in awe of the hand of God over my life, and I stand in awe of the goodness and the faithfulness of God over my life, because I look at my life, I'm like, do I really deserve any of this? And God, why do you choose me? There are thousands and millions of other people apart from me that probably you could have chosen, but why me? And man, it just positions me and puts me in a point of humility and gratitude towards this God. And I never want to get familiar with the goodness and the faithfulness of God over my life, but I want to stand in awe of this God, and I want to stand in awe of all that he has done, and I want to stand in awe of his faithfulness and of his goodness over my life. And there's still so much more easier to do, and I'm grateful for all that he has done. And I just want to, with all of the breath within me and with the life that I have, tell stories about him, share stories about him, and call people to know him, and see a world that is sold out for him, and see a generation that's living for the renown and the glory of his name, and see his kingdom established in all people groups and in all nations across the world. That the name of Jesus is a banner that we lift in our lives, in our families, in our communities, in our societies, and in our nations and our continents, and the whole entire world will resound the name of Jesus. And I know that's like a crazy dream for a creative like me, but I know I serve a great God, and a powerful God, and a mighty God who has done great things in the past, and his resume is quite clear of who he is, and it speaks for the power and the might of his glory and of his splendor. So that is the God I worship, and I trust that he will lead me and he will